Let's get it on now. Select and make your first pick. Let's get it on now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on now. Choose and pick the best one. Let's get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it on now. Select and make your first pick. Let's get it on now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on now. Choose and pick the best one. Let's get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it on now. Select and make your first pick. Let's get it on now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on now. Choose and pick the best one. Let's get it on.
Michael Bowden back again. And I am your host, Destiny Hero Mike. And welcome back to D-Time Live Duels. Yes, it's been a minute, and a big shout out to my guy. First of all, I know you guys saw that awesome mat. I'm so excited to launch the pre-orders on that. Man, please let me know what you guys think. If it's fire or not, I really appreciate you guys. But here we go. We have first time ever Super Quant Mech versus Destiny Hero. Big shout out to my man Infinite. I've got his channel link. If you want to learn more about the the super quantums, you can go ahead and look in the description. There's his profile. Big shout out to this guy. This guy is an awesome guy at my local, so really appreciate him there for joining the D-Time Live Duel. Sorry about my angle. The angle is a little... I guess it got tilted as I started to play because I can't look at the angle and play at the same time. But as you guys see, we win the die roll and we start off with D-Force. We start off with D-Force to go get Plasma. So, and it doesn't appear as though they have hand traps in their hand. And we're just going to Destiny draw. I can't see what we Destiny draw away because my angle is screwed up. So please excuse me there. But that's okay. We're going to make it work, man. Then we just start off with A Hero Lives. I think the fact that I D-Forced first, I probably discarded Plasma. I'm pretty sure, guys, that I discarded Plasma. That's what I discarded for Destiny draw. So then we pop off A Hero Lives. We go get our beloved Stratos. We summon Stratos, activate the effect, and we add Vision Hero Ferris from deck to hand. So then we send with the Vision Hero. Well, you know, with Vision Hero, we activate Vision Hero effect and then discard Shadow Mist Chainlink 1, Shadow Mist Chainlink 2, Ferris, and then we go ahead and place our increase. And by the way, this Undefeated deck profile is indeed in the description. The deck profile is also in the description below, so go ahead and check that out if you want to know the full deck list. And then as you guys see, the Shadow Mist is going to resolve in getting the Stratos. And I'm just kind of seeing here. And we know then we activate the increase effect, send the Stratos to summon the increase. And we're going to summon Vion. And Vion is going to send, assuming the Mali sent Malicious. Yeah, there he is. There's no bestials or anything like that to worry about here, fortunately. So, and then we banish the Stratos with the Vion, get polymerization. So, yeah, this angle sucks, but that's okay. That's okay. Just we're gonna make this work. Like I said, we're gonna make this work. It's good enough at the very least. So, but here we are. Then we link those two away for the Wonder Driver because it looks like we have combo. We just have combo. And then we're gonna go. Excuse me. Then we're gonna go polymerization with the dead Vion in hand, along with that Liquid Soldier, and we're gonna go ahead and summon the boy. We're gonna summon Sunrise. Then we're gonna go Chainlink 1. I'm so brain dead right now. Look, we're gonna go Chainlink 1 Wonder Driver, Chainlink 2 Liquid Soldier, and Chainlink 3 the Sunrise to get Miracle Fusion from deck to hand. Ooh, I've been so busy working on this playmat, guys. I cannot wait to get that out to you guys, man. And then we're gonna go ahead and discard probably. It looks like we just discard a call by because he's shown no hand traps. No sign of a hand trap, and I know I'm going to D-Force lock him after this point. And actually, I think I lost the die roll, so they made me go first. So they are on a going second build. That is correct. I remember. So this was shot about a week ago. So Yeah. Bobby Shmurda jokes. Insert Bobby Shmurda jokes. But no, yeah, this was shot a good week ago, and just a follow up to my undefeated Destiny Hero deck profile. Then we go ahead and use the malicious. Yeah, we got our polarization back as well. We're on a Destiny draw again. Discard another Destiny Hero. So looks like that's Dreadmaster in the graveyard. And then we're going to flip over that polymerization between the Denier and the Malicious. And we're going to bring out who? Wait for it. It's me. DPE. Get your It's D Time shirt. It's D Time shirt at DTimeExclusives.com. Your boy DPE on it. Just a quick plug in. Shameless. D-Force, we're going to pop off that D-Force. And we're going to add Plasma from deck to hand. Not deck, graveyard. Back from the graveyard to the hand. And then we're going to link off into finally. Oh, no. We tribute these three off into the Plasma. And we in our turn, man. So they are going to go a second build. And you're going to see how that is in just a second. Yeah, I thought it was very interesting. Power Ranger versus Hero, right? Power Ranger versus superhero, which in a way, Power Rangers, Sentai, they are superheroes. Just the mass heroes, essentially, right? Like Kamen Riders, Sentai. Yeah, they fall in that category of hero anyway, right? I mean, they have powers and uniforms and all that. So it's really interesting dynamic between Western and Eastern philosophy of hero, traditionally speaking at least. But then they go ahead and pop off the Dark Ruler No More, and then I'm like, dude, I remember I'm not going to take any damage, and then they go ahead and use the yeah, they do both of them. The Lightning Storm, get rid of my D-Forces, and it's just like, well, okay. I have no responses here, so completely wipe me. Now, that'll do it. That'll get you out of a D-Force lock. Yeah, that'll do it, man. And I'm just kind of kicking myself like, dang, I should have Dark Angeled this guy. I should have Dark Angeled. He wouldn't have been able to do this. Especially the fact that he made me go first. That was like the first sign, right? So I probably should have gone the Dark Angel line, but I was just keeping it pretty general. So. But we still have... by the way, we still have our deny. But look, so they're gonna summon the Red Ranger, and then they're gonna summon the red mech over it with the field spell. So that's what they're gonna do. And it looks like they're gonna attack, but I take no damage. Then he's gonna try to Monster Reborn. He can Monster Reborn the DPE, which is totally fine with me because we know that we have follow up, we have a Miracle Fusion, and we also have the Denier in the graveyard that still has not been used during my turn. So there's not much they can do there. Their hand wasn't besides wiping my board, their hand just didn't seem super strong. So, and Infinite, I know you're watching this. I recommend this being a go first build because when we get to our second game, boy, this is a going first build. I don't think this is a going second build, my guy. If you take a look, your resources are very, very low. You want to always go first as much as possible. You're not going to get a whole lot of mileage going second. You did, yes, you wiped my board. You broke my board successfully, but at what cost, right? I still have a sick follow-up with 2 cards in hand. I have graveyard follow-up and in-hand follow-up. So, when it's back to my turn, I'm going to have 3 cards in hand with a live graveyard. So, you know, I don't think this is a very strong going first Megazord deck. Excuse me there. So... And I think all they can do is just end their turn, and it's back to my turn, and we're just popping off. Look at the denier. We're just popping off. And they haven't, I mean, yeah. We're just going to Miracle Fusion. Not a whole lot they can do there. Because I think they went to main phase 2. Then we're just going to bring out the Absolute Zero. Because we're going to wipe the board with Absolute Zero. Get back our DPE. So, yeah, then I'm going to draw 2 with the Liquid Soldier. So, yeah, as I was saying, the follow-up game is just, you know, that's heroes can follow up. They can follow up. Such as the way I set my deck up, as you guys can see. So, yeah, you guys see. I mean, there's just so much. We just link off with which is what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna link off with some of the options. But as you guys see, we go ahead and link off into the second Cross Crusader using those 2 with Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero mandatory chain link 1, and then chain link 2. The Cross Crusader is going to target Dreadmaster by the looks of it. And there it is. Boom. So yeah, board is wiped pretty much. And then we just have to find a way, even if we can't game, because we know our DPE is coming back. So I don't think game is what we're trying to do. Then we just link off into Dread Decimator. And you guys saw Dreadmaster. I could have had Dreadmaster and Dread Decimator on the field at the same time, but that's okay. But I mean, what are we doing here? And I think because we're just doing the math on the Dread Decimator. It's a lot of damage. He's going to take punch to the face, and whatever follow up that he gets, it's pretty much checkmate because the DPE is going to just pop the whatever he gets, whatever follow up he gets. It's not going to be crazy. And we just comfortably attack, and yep, we just attack. Did I get mass change? Because I could have gotten a mass change. Then we just end our turn comfortably because they draw a Dark Ruler. They can't really do that. So if you guys are liking what you guys are seeing, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really absolutely appreciate you guys. This is a hero-oriented channel. Obviously, we've got some more. Excuse me. We've got some more undefeated Destiny Hero decks matches coming up for you guys this week. I'm also preparing for a regional, so that's going to be great. Also, yes, that playmat, that awesome playmat is going to be limited. It's going to be only 100 in stock. I promise it's only going to be 100. And the pre-order date starts December 20th, right around Christmas time or right before Christmas time. So December 20th, and the cutoff date, I believe, is going to be January 10th. So I'm for real. I am for real. It is going to be limited and going for a limited time. First come, first serve. I may do a restock, but that depends on the demand of that. But yeah, starting out is going to be 100 limited. So, and the cutoff date will be on the will be January 10th. So, and yes, we do worldwide shipping to whomever I can. First come, first serve. Germany. I know I have a lot of fans in Germany. Shout out to Germany. UK, Europe, whomever, wherever. I do the best I can to do worldwide shipping. So really appreciate you guys' support there. And with that announcement said, let's go ahead and get into the next game. And we are back into the next game. As you guys just saw right there, somebody knocked the camera or something. But do not worry, it fixes itself very soon. So, and spoiler alert, this game doesn't last very long because a certain freaking Megazord, but they go first. My boy Infinite goes first, and he starts off with Foolish Burial of Good. So please excuse that, because I'm kind of a perfectionist, especially when it comes to my craft. I apologize, guys, but let's not focus too much on that because it does fix itself. But then you see they Foolish Barrel, the Rainbow Bridge, Bridge of Salvation, I believe. And they're gonna just combo, man. And we're gonna be looking at a certain nasty Megazord. So there goes the red. And, you know, they get the Amethyst Cat and the looks like the Fill Spell, the Super Quantum Fill Spell. So that's a really cool tech. So again, please go follow my man if you're interested in this deck. He is the Super Quant enthusiast. And then, you know, he teleport into the Blue Ranger. Blue Ranger go to get the White Ranger here. Alpha. And then the Field Spell. Alpha Tributes to go special and dump. I have no hand traps. They're going to pop off. I'm going to eat a Megazord. Megazord, by the way, guys, destroys hero because we cannot search. And yeah, it's one thing to like try to get over it with the Honest Neos. I don't play Honest Neos in my build, but it's one thing to try to get over with Honest Neos, but you know, not being able to search. And anyways, we'll get to that later. Summons the Big White Ranger, and as well, it looks like I don't think he's going to use the Green Ranger that is sent to the graveyard. So, but yeah, summons the White Ranger. Green Ranger summons, but won't use the effect. And I think he may have enough cards in hand for the Phil's build and make the Megazords. So, a lot of material. See, now listen, Infinite. You see what you're doing here? This is why you want to go first. I don't care, dude. You want to go first. Take your chance doing this. Every single game going first. Always, always, always. Always go first if you can. Because look at this. This is disgusting. I'm not outing this. I don't have like Kaiju or something. I don't have that, obviously, right? So, but we love to see it. You know, we love to see this played. We absolutely love to see this played. Look at all that material. I'm not getting over that Super Megazord. So, I try to survive with like a DPE, but then this guy applies pressure by being able to bounce any card. So, as you guys see, the angle fixed itself just a bit, so we can see mostly what's going on here. So, again, I apologize for that, but again, I'm not trying to focus too hard on that. I want to show you guys something fresh, a breath of fresh air. Tired of the tier, look tired of tier matchups, meta matchups. Aren't we tired of seeing that? But we start off, in my turn, we start off with Fusion Destiny, and again, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do here. But I know I do end up scooping. And, you know, I figured, okay, there's really no point in wasting. The time here. So I try to Fusion Destiny. I try to see if I could stall it out with a DPE, because you know how he comes back. I was gonna bring out the Dominance, but he would have just spunt the Dominance. So Plasma can't deal with him. I don't have a D-Force either. So yeah, it's really tough. Plasma's not going to be able to really get over this guy, unfortunately. Yeah, so I was thinking about what I want to bring out. I was going to bring out Dominance, but I choose not to. Dominance is going to be a big old target to be getting bounced back. And I don't think my hand was all that crazy if I'm starting out with a Fusion Destiny, to be honest. So we just try to bring out PP, but we know we're not. Yeah, so this is awesome though. He's gonna detach. They want a DPE. Doesn't matter. He's unaffected. And I just kind of realized, like, wait. I think he just attacks. Yeah, so I DPE dodge, but we know that he's unaffected. This thing's disgusting. I can't search. Can't. It's so rough. This is what I was talking about. This guy inadvertently is a bad matchup for Hero. But it's cool though. It's super cool, man. I'm not mad at it. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just waiting. Then I'm like, oh yeah, that's bad. Yeah, you got it, man. Well, let me see what do we do. I don't scoop just yet, but he's able to play. He's got sick setups. You know, he drew the alpha. And okay, I'll save you the time. Let's go ahead and get right on to the next game. There's no way we're getting through that. And we are into the third and final game. This time I'll be taking first. This camera angle's all over the place this video, so I apologize. But that's okay. So it looks like I'm gonna be going first, and things are back to normal, feeling normal at least so far. We're gonna he had a Joel Lockbird. So we e-call Stratos, there's no Joel Lockbird, and we know some of the Stratos, and it looks fine, feels good. Feels great, feels great. You know some of the Stratos probably more than likely gonna go get the no, I already had the excuse me. Okay, so we get Liquid Soldier, and clearly I already had the Ferris. So then we send the Shadow Mist with Ferris, and then Chainlink 1, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. And we're going to get our, yeah, it looks like combo. It's combo, guys. And we have the increase and increase summon. And yeah, so it's combo. It's combo. And of course, it feels good, so. And yeah, then we're gonna search the we're gonna we're gonna search our denier, since we already have both the liquid and the malicious in the graveyard. Then we're gonna go ahead and get our polymerization. We're adding that, and you guys see we had a mass chain in hand, which is dope because they need graveyard to make the Megazords, I believe. I think it's at least a part of it. It's going to be really hard if they don't get a graveyard, right? So that's what we're making sure. But we know he's playing Dark Ruler. So then we go ahead and Malicious. And when you guys see, we bring out our Wonder Drive. I don't know why I'm spacing on his name today. Then we go polymerization between Liquid Soldier and the Denier. And we summon the Sunrise, Chainlink 1, 2, 3. 3 being Sunrise to get Miracle Fusion, and then 2 being the Liquid Soldier, draw 2, discard 1, and 1 being the Wonder Driver to target polymerization and set it to our Spell Trap card zone. So in that order, going backwards, then we draw 2, discard 1, probably like a dead e-call or something, or Hero Lives. That's usually what I discard when I draw. Look at my graveyard. I think we discard the D-Force. I didn't want to do that, but I remember what he did game 1, so we're gonna go for Dark Angel line. That's what's happening. And then we link those two off for our guy Cross Crusader. We're gonna special summon back Denier for free is gonna spin back the Malicious, the banished Malicious. Then we tribute our Denier, and we add we're in our Dark Angel, man. Because that first game, and then also it can kind of mess up the Red Ranger, right? So, and he didn't. my boy Infinite didn't seem too happy about me adding that, because yeah, I just kind of ditched the. I had 2 D-Forces. So I get D-Forces just follow up. Then we're just polymerization into. Okay. Oh, we're going to polymerization away this guy. Okay. Away the plasma. D-Force, add plasma, polymerization away. Then we're going to use to bring on the DPE. Then we use Dark Angel. And then we D-Force again. Oh my god, I love D-Force. D-Force is so cracked. Then I'm going to let him breathe. Dark Angel, excuse me. Recording this here late in the evening, a bit tired, working hard for you guys, and then we go ahead and we pop off that second D-Force to recover the the plasma for follow-up. So even if he does break this board or break through this, or is able to make a semi-functional board, we have a disgusting follow-up anyways. So we have a D-Force follow-up. So he has to completely wipe my board. He's not going to be able to do that with cards like Evenly Matched, since he now controls a card pretty much forever, unless he drew a Droplet in combination with the Evenly. But then after that, they wouldn't have many resources, right? So that would be pretty much 2 cards gone. But that's not the case here. And I'm just thinking, man, like, well, like, please don't have the Red Ranger. I'll be kind of disappointed if he has a Red Ranger. I guess another reason why they're a Dark Angel is because the field spell, you can't really bring out the mechs efficiently without the field spell, and so the Dark Angel hurts that. And they are thinking. And of course, they have the Red Ranger, a tribute for normal summon, but he still doesn't seem very happy. It looks like for draw phase, they drew the spell. I mean, the bell, and they have the field spell, and I'm like, you know what, that's fine. Then we're just going to chain mass change before he discards for cost. So now when you discard for cost, whatever you discard is banished. Then we're just going to go ahead and bring out our guy, the Dark Law. So, and we're just kind of chilling, man. At that point, it's just, okay, you just have to play yourself and just kind of, like, neg yourself out, right? And then we're going to do some DPE counting. That's a lot of hero. And I decided to summon the boy into attack mode, the Dark Law in attack mode, so... Yeah, D-Forces are dead, so we know we can pop a D-Force and something. They're trying to see what they're going to do here. So, he's in a really tough spot right now. You know, the Dark Law doesn't make things easier. Same with DPE. So, and that was his normal summon, so I'm like, I'm not too worried. So he has to pitch, he has a banish for cost to summon, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and DPE here. I'm just thinking. I tell him that I'm thinking, and then we're gonna DPE. What am I doing? Because I might hit the field spell. Let him keep the monster. Because a field spell is at once per turn, technically speaking. And I didn't, because he can have E-teleport after the fact, and then I'd be upset, right? Dark Law still is going to help me, but the field spell is the problem. So, that's 2 cards gone. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just... And I don't want to send my DP to the graveyard. We know he plays Monster Reborn. So we hit the monster. Oh, we decided to hit the monster, okay. That's okay. Well, he has to have the E-teleport, which if he did, then that's when Dark Law comes in, right? So, and honestly, I think the combo pretty much fell apart after the DPE hit the red monster. And plus, that was his normal summon, so he literally would have to have only the E-teleport because Alpha really can only summon, normal summon. And there's the Monster Reborn, so we do play around that. No, they cannot Monster Reborn, the Elemental Hero. Any Elemental Hero fusion cannot be Monster Reborn. It's a Jaden thing. I don't understand why, but yeah, you can't Monster Reborn the Elemental Hero fusions. None of them. So, they'll all have that clause. Except for, fun fact, Cosmo and Nebula Neos, they don't have that clause. But that's, that's such a... Yeah, that's such a not gonna happen kind of thing, right? So, yeah, and that's way out there, right? But he's just seeing what he can summon, and it's the options aren't very good. But imagine if I decided to pop my own DPE. Man, I'm glad I didn't do that because I knew he was playing Monster Born from game 1, and sure enough, he drew it. But he's gonna special summon my level 2 here. And you gotta put that in the monster zone when you special summon a rank 2, excuse me. And that has to go back into the main monster zone. So, but as you guys can see, it's the end of the video. They're eventually going to concede. So I just want to say, yeah, he can't really beat this. So I just want to say good game to my man Infinite. He is awesome. Go ahead and check out his channel. He's all super quant. Guys, get ready for that playmat. I'm so excited. I love you guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side.